Hey, Juro, let's go home.
I remember you live in that day you jumped.
What do you think? I had nowhere else to corrupt. I would have picked a more welcome.
Tell me that this isn't about my lost memories, is it? You're not trying to. You're
What are you?
In other words, the other.
You know, this one's 3 times older than you. You know, we can't have you causing a scene here. Your memory needs to be wiped clean. Let me try one more time.
Miss Morimura. Chihiro Morimura. That's right. She's the one I saw in my dream. Excuse me.
Kurabe-kun. Is something wrong?
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time that Shiba-kun was inside of me? Or rather, Juro Izumi was.
You talk too much. You think you can just walk in here and screw everything up? I'm not afraid to shut your mouth.
Kurabe-kun?
No, I shouldn't. If I run to the I'll put Shinano. If the woman from my then where have I seen him before? That guy, he called him. I feel like. That's right. There was a guy standing by the vending machines earlier. He looked just like Tsukasa Okina. You're Tsukasa Okino, right?
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like him. You were in that UFO with Juro Izumi, right?
You're not making it.
This does beg the question, though. How did Okino know to stand in front of the break room? To be in the break area? Like, this isn't the first time he's been here. Looking like he was waiting for someone. He was here during the event when Juro went to meet Shu. And also, if I recall, one of the events where Megumi he was also here waiting. I wonder if that means that Okino was actually waiting for Juro to awaken. Did this happen in the previous cycle or something? No, that wouldn't make any sense.
Any sense. Sorry, but I don't have time for this, if you'll excuse me.
Wait! The UFO wasn't the only time. I know I've met you somewhere else. That's right. I remember now.
What?
Prisoner E426. Face forward.
Well, that explains why they keep calling. So that's who they're referring to by 426. I've been wondering about that. I kept thinking it was some sort of coded, coded program, a part of the Daimos infection. Turns out it's referring to Juro Izumi in, I don't know, the first cycle? The second cycle?
The drug has been administered. The perp cannot fight back. Do not be alarmed. It is safe to enter. Prisoner E426, look up while we're speaking to you. Or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric chair?
So this man's the culprit?
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We managed to catch him, but his identity is still unknown. Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance. The name's Onishi. I'm in charge of this investigation. I appreciate your help. Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
No, I'm afraid I've never seen him before.
All right then. Your biometrics lead me to believe you're being honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura. This is her photo. Do you recognize her?
No.
We'll be requesting her cooperation soon enough. But it'll have to wait until next week. She's currently out of the country. In any case, thank you for joining us today. I may ask for your presence again if any new info turns up.
Of course.
You are free to go. Follow the signs back to the waiting room. Do not be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back. Mr. Juro Izumi, take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
How would I? All I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two of you are a perfect match. It was quite a surprise.
What?
There's a distinct possibility that one of you is a clone.
That's ridiculous. What does he have to say about it?
According to his testimony, he is in fact you, from the future. As for his motive, he claims he had to commit this crime to prevent the emergence of kaiju.
Kaiju?
Huh? Excuse me for a moment. What is it? We're in the middle of an investigation. What? An evacuation order? It's on the news?
Kaiju. Looks like he's awake.
Perfect. I'm almost done.
What's going on? Hey, what is this?
Calm down, please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere. Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming place, is it? I can't imagine you would have come willingly. Yes, keep your mind...
You're Tsukasa Okino, aren't you? I saw you in my dream and... you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you. But that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expected. Juro Izumi, shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Juro himself.
Shinonome, there's a second Juro. He transferred his so that must have been, but still, why did it look just like my grandma when she was younger? I tried asking her about that talk sheet, but she had a set... That dream is shot like if does the... Fuyusaka-san and I we escaped to Sumire Bridge 16 years into the past. These must be Shiba-kun's memories. Or rather, the other Juro Izumis. Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, He lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and took over the system area. Go ahead and ask him yourself.
Shiba-kun.
So this is the guy. He's not quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
He's under my control now. He can't hurt you anymore.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine. But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality. The one you have now.
But you were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
I won't tolerate being used any longer.
I love the fact that even 426 admits that he finds himself unstable as hell. The mark of a true man is when he can admit that he is insane. Like seriously, I'm pretty sure he was actually taking a jab at himself.
I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse, she's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I've found an effective means for our survival. Would you like to hear it? What we call the UFO? I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino, back in 2188.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you now, but he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else. That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kaiju. That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed. But, well, it was.
Where was this code reused from?
It was a little outdated, even for its time, but it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju daimos.
A Daimos game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories? That's how the kaiju are being produced?
Where do you think the name Daimos came from?
Oddly enough, that actually explains everything.
It's not a coincidence, you know. Up until now, we've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine. What if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field. Think about it. Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize. Like scoring points. With those, we can use the automated factories to
That explains the existence of the meta chips then.
strengthen our Sentinels.
Points, huh?
Let's just call them meta chips for now.
I love the fact that they actually gave an in-game explanation as to how the actual game mechanics work in lore and why they would exist. I mean, it's really nice because there are a lot of games where usually you don't even think about it. Like say Dragon Quest, why do you get gold for defeating enemies? In Pokemon, why do you get money for defeating enemies? Here, why do you get money for destroying kaiju? Because it's programmed that way. Sure.
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your time.
Do you have any proof of your claims?
There was a log on it, but it's gone.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
That's it, Hijiyama!
Huh?
You saw the log, didn't you?
Hijiyama-kun.
What was that log all about?
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit. Well, it's about that time. I need to get going.
What?
Don't worry. He can't do a thing.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
Oh, give the boy a prize! You can be surprisingly sharp at times.
I honestly would love to hear that in the adult Juro Izumi's voice. It would sound way more badass. Here it just sounds so smug. Either way, it works because it is incredibly irritating to get talked down to.
Hijiyama.
Hokino!
Well,
Sorry.
well.
Juro! Thank goodness. I made it in time.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off. Did you walk through tar to get here?
I'm doing exactly as you told me. Foul-mouthed cat.
Did you say cat?
Don't worry about erasing his memory.
What?
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
Relax. I won't erase your memories either.
So it's her. She's the one who's been cooperating with him.
Open the airlock. Hijiyama, respond please. I need you to open it. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Yakushiji.
Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You're well aware of the reason.
We're not infected.
Vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakushiji.
Fine, I may be infected, but my daughter isn't. Please check her.
It's true. She's not showing any signs of infection just yet.
So you'll let her in, right? Please.
Unfortunately, she is likely still in the incubation period.
Just save my daughter, I'm begging you.
It's not a risk we can afford to take.
You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been hell and back together. If it's the last thing I ask of you, please, Hijiyama.
I'm sorry, Yakushiji. You must understand. Hijiyama, halfway through to airlock control.
Major Izumi.
Izumi's
Major Izumi. Dang!
son. I had a feeling you would say that. So I've sealed the airlock on my end. I can't allow you to infect this colony. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm the one getting out. I'll grab a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn out to be infected, then we'll never return. Simple as that. I can't accept this. It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji. You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that?
I entrust you with her life, my daughter. My Megumi.
I'll protect her at all costs. I promise. No matter what happens, I intend to fulfill that promise.
Just as you said, a kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight. Our fate was sealed a long time ago.
Oh, this is from the prologue. Well, that's nice.
That log from 2188. I get it now. That must have been an important memory of yours.
Yeah. log itself may be gone, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have my memories, I don't need to explain a thing, do I?
Are you really okay with this?
Of course not. I want in on the action too.
Fair enough.
And yet, you're entrusting it all to me.
Even though they kinda turned you into a sissy, in the end you're still Juro, just like me. I've accepted it. We've all gotta play with the hands we're dealt. Fuyusaka's not gonna be able to handle him alone. Go for it, Juro.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes a hell of a lot of brain power. If your nanomachines are focused on that, there won't be much processing power left. In other words, I won't be able to talk to you anymore. But you've got my memories, right? You know what needs to be done. The rest is up to you.
You're right. I'll do it. I guess I'll be going then.
Right. Put your game face on, Juro. We've taken turns for the last time. Try not to get a game over.
That's really touching. And that is really cool.
Sentinel number 13.
Not gonna lie, there's just something so aesthetically amazing, awesome, and cool about sliding your hand in that position to summon a giant freaking badass robot to fight with you.
Activate.
To the final battle.
Yes?
Horde of long-range kaiji. Oh no, not this.
I'm on it. We have to fight. I'll fight.
No problem. Got it. I'll go. From somewhere.
Unfortunately, she's no longer with us.
What? Oh no.
We're lucky to be alive ourselves.
I see. You're right. Anything could happen. Hey, Kun, when this fight's over, let's go somewhere, okay? Just the two of us? We can go on your motorcycle, take a beach trip, or anything you want. Even if we get reborn as totally different people, I'd still find you again, Akun. So...
Then it's settled. I'll take you.
that's a promise, okay?
Ah, that's cute. Also, now I have to focus on not getting murdered.
Okay, I have to focus.
Let's see, where are they going to be spawning? Alright. Don't throw all my eggs in one basket. I'll have Juro come here.
We can do it. We must win.
No room for it.
I gotta do this. I will stay calm. Please, help us.
Thanks.
Must win. I'm counting on you.
My turn now. No room for hesitation. Number 11, moving out. I ought to be used to fights by now. Number 10, moving out. What now? Don't let him. No
So,
point.
what's my next move?
What can I do?
Number 16,
How's the Sentinel?
moving out. We will not lose. Number 23, moving. This is all pretty freaky.
I ought to be. Don't waste
I
it.
need to think things through.
Oh. Good.
I won't give up. Take that. Ha! I did it.
Can't mess this up. Gotta think. Number 13. Thinking it. Here comes the pain. Take it. That's what you get. What now?
Let's turn this
What can
around.
I
Let's get him. Watch this. Was that okay? Yes.
I have to focus.
Enemies. Focus.
Can't mess this
We
up.
can do this. Right? Number 15, moving out. Focus.
What's the plan? My turn now. Fall. Did that do it?
I've got it.
Gotta
We can do this. Right? Stay calm.
Okay.
There's still hope. I need to think things through. I'm ready. Got it! They won't get past
Okay.
me.
What now? Chew on this. Yeah, that all you got? What can I do? I'm here.
Come on!
Don't let
we
up.
can do this.
Don't waste
I've
any.
gotta do this. It worked! I'm okay now.
Don't my turn. Don't waste any chances. You're done. Good. Nothing special.
Let's get it! This isn't so hard. This is all pretty freaky. I'll show you. Score! They felt it. Did you see that? There's so much to think things through.
now? Number 10,
There's
moving
still
out.
hope.
There ought to be use
We
of
must
it.
win.
Don't let up. Number
I really
11,
want
moving.
that.
They're going for me.
Within enemy threat range.
No room for hesitation. What's the plan? They're like, don't let up. Fall. That work? Okay. What now? Class is infested. Got him. That's it. I have to focus. What now? Okay. Can't mess this up. Number 13. Moving out.
What's my next move?
Signatures from above.
Watch this.
What's the plan? Here goes. How was that? Neutralized.
Stay calm. Yes! I beat the
They're
Kaiju!
targeting this place. What can I do?
Enemy threat range.
Gotta think. No point overthinking it. I'll try. Let's do this. Yeah! That all you got? Here we go.
I won't give up. Let's do this. Yes! One down.
Kaiju spotted.
Incoming heat signatures from above.
Don't
Is
let
that
up.
okay?
Come on. Did that dip? How many left? No point overthinking. They're like any other punks. They're going for me.
There's still hope. Within enemy threat range. Enemy destroyed. Let's turn this around. Score! Got him!
Can't mess this up. Just watch. That hit! Kaiju down! They ought to be. I'll try. Come on! Get bit! That's it! No room for hesitation. Fall. How was that? Oh, they're targeting
What
this
do I do?
place.
Focus.
Enemy threat range.
How do I... I'll get him. It worked! Are we getting their numbers down? Must survive. Let's do this.
Within enemy threat range.
This is all pretty freaky. Let's turn this around. Watch this. I won't give up. I'm counting on you.
What can I do? What now? That's it. Got it. Nice. Don't let up. Take this. How was that? Next. Got a target. What do I do? Within enemy threat range. Chew on this. Get back. That all you? This could get ugly.
We will not lose. Take that. Got it. I did it. Stay calm. I've got to do this. Yes! Took him down.
No room for hesitation. Don't let up. Number 11, moving out. Okay. What now? Here comes the pain. Got him. Okay. Fall. That work? Neutralize.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed. Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical and...
We need to be careful while we fight. We're doing a lot more collateral damage than I thought, but I guess it goes to show. If we think tactically with Guardians and EMPs, we'll gain more ground than just by attacking. True enough. Against Apsos units, I'd recommend at least 2 EMP-capable Sentinels in the strike team.
We'll need flares equipped too. They're important for stopping missile assaults, Izumi-kun.
Good point, Shinonome-senpai. We need all the offense we can muster, so we can't waste it shooting down missiles. Okay. We can't afford to lose this.
I guess we did it. That got kind of messy, but a win's a win.
I'm ready.
Or the modified Terra carrier kaiju. Oh, crap, not these guys.
Understood.
Here goes. I'll go.
Let's hope this is enough.
Hijiyama-kun, I'm sorry I called you simple. You really are reliable. Always have been.
Okino? Where's this coming from?
I keep calculating and recalculating, and I always get the same result. I wish it was different, but you deserve to know. I measured the rate of incoming kaiju, and we can't win. There's 0 chance of surviving until tomorrow. A physical impossibility. We failed. It doesn't matter if we fight back. Our window is gone. It's over. If you don't want to tell the others, then I understand.
You understand nothing! Is that who you think I am? That I'll just give up simply because I'm told to? I'm not just fighting for my own survival. You know it's more than that!
Hijiyama-kun.
As Mula Flaga once said, it's time to make the impossible possible. Or maybe I should shout it like he did. Then again, that would probably not have as much of an impact, as I'm not under threat of being decimated by a laser in space.
I have the
Gotta keep you stay calm. Please, help us.
Can't mess this up. Next?
You got it. I need to think things through. I'm counting on you.
That's a lot of interceptors. Oh yeah, where's the enemy
Much
coming?
obliged. I have to focus.
Damn it. So they're everywhere.
Number 13.
Must
Moving out.
survive. Number 20. I won't give up. Number 20. I need to think things through.
Okay.
We gonna be okay?
Stay calm. Remember your training.
I need to think things. Gotta do something.
Where I'll make it work.
Gotta keep my spirits up. There's still hope.
Number 19. Commence movement.
I won't give up. I've got you now. Ha! No chance.
Okay. I have to focus. That hit! Got it!
How do I... Here goes. It worked.
I won't back down. Leave it to me. A hit! Got one! Picking up enemy. I guess life comes at you fast. You're just small fry. Yes! Enemy down!
Let's go, Natsuno. I'll beat you. Hit! All right! We will not lose. I'm ready. Got it! I did it!
I deny you!
Oh,
Humanity? Gotta think.
I didn't even notice there were 2 of them there. Holy crap.
Can't mess this up. What now? I'm on it. How's that? Kaiju down. They've got 3 things on me.
What do I do? Please, help us.
Wow,
Can't mess this up.
that worked out better than expected.
Just watch. Got it.
I need to think things through. There. Did I? No chance. Gotta do something.
Like this.
Gotta keep it together. Over to you. Let's go, Sentinel. Give up. Get
I'll
it.
make it work.
There's too many pests in the way.
How's that? Enemy down!
We can do this. Stay calm. I can do it. How's that? I got him.
I won't back down. Leave it to me.
A hit!
We
I
must
guess these
survive.
guys don't like me.
Initiating shield.
Thanks. What can I do? Damn kaiju. How's that? Nice. Hit confirmed. I need to get out. Unbelievable. I guess life comes at you fast.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. How's that? There's still hope. I'm counting on you.
Thanks. Enemy on the move. Now. Did I get it?
Die!
What now? That hit. I did it. Let's see.
What else is left?
How's that?
What do I
guess
do?
these goons don't like me.
Focus. Number 15, moving out. I need to think things through. Enemy threat range. I'm ready. Yes! Destroyed. How do I... Please hit! It worked! I beat the kaiju! I keep my spirits up.
Seriously, how many more are there?
Get it! Yeah!
I guess life comes at you. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. You're just small fry. A fight! Humanity stands up! You'll pay! How's this?
I'm not throwing away my shot. They don't stand a chance.
Take that!
Can't mess this up. Just watch. How's that? They're down.
I won't give up. I did it.
Let's see. I guess life comes at you fast. What next? I deny you! How's that? Enemy down!
Let's
Oh,
go,
thank
Sentinel.
goodness. I'm almost done. Whoo-wee.
Gotta keep it together. Number 17,
make it work. A fine hit!
Number 23. Moving. Thanks.
Enemy on the move.
Focus.
Stay calm. Remember your training. Where are they?
Isn't there one over here? Where did it go?
Leave it to me.
Oh, it's up there.
What
Did
now?
I get it?
That's it. Got it.
There's still hope. Let's do this. Yes. How do I... Number 15. Moving out. What to do? Ready for this? How's that? I did
Another one down.
The practice run. Let's see. I deny you! A fine hit! Is that it?
We can
I'm
do
not
this,
letting you take off so easily.
right? Stay calm. Number 15. Moving out. I won't give up. I'm counting on you.
Can't mess this up.
One big boy ship versus a crap ton of small drones? Well, technically drones, I suppose, but they're pretty much the size of a human being, so they're pretty big, to be fair. Still, though. Hey.
How's that?
What's our plan? Not throwing away my shot. Number 19.
What next?
Commence movement.
Sentinel
Gotta
number
keep it
12.
together.
Defensive mode active.
Go away! Did it!
Boom.
I beat him!
What can I do? That hit! Cut you down!
We must win. I've got you now. Did I? Enemy destroyed. Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Ooh, that wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it'd be.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure.
I didn't take much damage, too.
What an onslaught. It's unbelievable that we've lasted even this long. Yes. Is Megumi Yakushiji-san alright?
I am, but why specifically me?
I have to look out for you. And I'd never forgive myself if I couldn't repay your kindness. You're the Yaki Silvapan angel.
What? What?
Oh, I knew I recognized you. You're the Yakisoba-pan guy. Always wandering around school with one of them in your hand.
What the fuck?
Takatoshi-san, is this really how they know you here?
Yes, yes it is.
Well, you see, to protect the homeland. Hell with it. Yaki Silvapan is the food of the gods, and I'll never pretend otherwise.
Well, can't deny a man his passion for food he loves.
We made it.
Oh, that's seriously hilarious. The Yakisoba Pan Angel. Really?
As long as we have this power, there's still hope.
Let's see. At his side. I won't give up B. I won't give up B. Unless there was a J on the end of it, then I probably just didn't see it. Yeah, I gotta recheck that. Sentry gun. Also, oh yeah, Nest rank. Of course, that is really fitting. The mystery file for Yakisoba Pan. That makes me hungry for some yakisoba pun. Let's see. Oh, it is. I won't give up BJ. Significantly increases all stats when total HP of allies is 70% of it or below. Whoa. I'll keep that on just in case. Preferably never to activate it because I would have to be in a really dire situation for that activation to work. Considering it requires the total HP of all my allies to be at a total less than 70%, I think. Oh wait, no, 70% or below. I thought it meant anything lower. I thought it meant 70% critical or something. Ah. Am I drunk? I haven't drunk anything yet. I think my reading comprehension has leveled down somehow. I have no idea why.